Right, my name's Siobhan Frog. We do have Linda with us, but she's still recovering from chickenpox. So, probably best that we don't have her on camera because she's a bit warty. So, today we are going to be testing out this $3.99 lint remover, which, the English call de-bobbler. The Americans would call it fabric shaver, but lint remover is the thing. So this one is for $3.99 from Home Bargains. It's probably still available, but we rushed out and got it 2 months ago. So that was 2 months ago, and then it sat here. We still haven't opened it, so we're going to open it today, and we are going to compare it to the one that we like. So this one is Philips. This one we have been using for over 4 years. We've dropped it on the floor a few times and it still works. The back of it flies off and the front of it flies off, but it's still going strong. It's always done the job we wanted. However, this one, we purchased it for £19.99. If you're lucky, you might be able to find ones for £15, but I think generally that's what it is for. Oh, I've dropped it, you see? Whoa! Yeah, we always drop in. Anyway, so it does come with a guard that goes on it there, and you've got all this other stuff, and that is the manual that we've got there, and the batteries go in here, 2 AA's. It is recommended, and we have stuck with this because that's what it says in the instructions, that you don't leave the batteries in it when it's not in use. We've just tested that it is still working. And then the stuff that you debobble collects in there. We have got it on the firmest, the flushest grade that it can have, because I think that guard that goes on it gets in the way. So, yeah. You just turn it on, that's what it does. And we've got some stuff here that looks terrible, and we're going to show you how this one works on this. Right, so you've got me now. So this is good old faithful. I don't know if you can see how bad this is. Pretty bad. What we do is turn it on and run it over. This sounds like my batteries might be a little bit worn down. It's supposed to sound better than this. And every time I go into the battery thing to find new batteries, said batteries are always giant batteries, which nobody wants to use for anything, because who has 700 torches that require that? So I do need to find some batteries that aren't dispended, but usually it's really good on the bigger bits. Let's have a battery changeover. These are the only ones that I could find, but I thought that Duracell would be the better option. Yeah, really easy to use, not a difficult contraption. Well, these sound even worse. Hopefully my husband's going to come in and give me a decent pair of batteries in from his stash. But anyway, you get the gist. It takes off the worst of it. Yeah, those batteries are even worse than ones I took out. Holy mackerel. I know that I'm not the only person who suffers with. My mum always used to say this. She always used to say this. She had a private hammer and a private screwdriver that she kept in a special place so they didn't get nicked. So that's what we're dealing with. You can see that it is very bobbly there, but this is really simple de-bobbling. Really simple. So we're now going to see how this one fares up. I'm going to have to use the rubbish batteries so that it's a fair comparison. However, like I said, this one, Old Faithful, 20 quid, it's going to set you back. This one has set us back £3.99. So if this compares to this, so obviously I don't have the box anymore, but I've got the instructions there. And I think it's looking very similar. That's the attachment that's come with the new one, aka this one. That's identical. And this thing here that goes on it is pretty identical to the one which I've got in here. The attachments which have come with the Phillips. So yeah, that can't be much more of a copy of the Phillips if it tried. So yeah, so I always use mine with that off. So I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah, comes off exactly the same. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, if this works the same as my one there, is there any point in buying the Phillips? Yeah. Right, so let's see how it fares up. I'm going to take these batteries that I've got out of this one so that it's fair, because those are the ones that I've done the de-bobbling with. So I'm going to give it the same power. I'm going to turn this over because I'm going to do a very similar area that needs de-bobbling on there. And then hopefully, for all of you guys out there who haven't got a de-bobbler, you're going to rush out to Home Bargains. So I mean, that comes off exactly the same. Battery compartment does look different. So the battery compartment is looking. That sounds more aggressive. That sounds far more aggressive than this one. Let's stick these in here. That sounds like it's got a lot more going for it. I mean, yeah, I'm comparing it to one that's been a workhorse for 4 years. So, you know, we are saying that. Right, so let's give it a go. Yeah, I'd hazard a guess to say this is exactly the same as the Phillips. And obviously this one's got a bit more power behind it because it's not been the workhorse for 4 years. Yeah, that's done it so much quicker. And the same. We've got a bit there. We've got a bit there. Yeah, let's see how much it's. That's a lot. That is a decent wedge there. So it's just pulled all of that off the jumper. That's pretty good going. I have to say, I think my £3.99 was well spent. Let's just see how much this one is done. Similar area. Obviously don't count the red bit because that's from somewhere else, but that's all come from this jumper. So yeah, I would say that this one is exactly the same. So just for the sake of hypothetical,
let's just take this part off here and see if it fits on the Phillips. No, it doesn't fit on. So that one's not fitting on either. It seems more likely like that's going to fit on there than the other way around. But so they're slightly different, very, very slightly different. But yeah, I'm very impressed. And if I shatter this one to pieces, and I want to have another one of these on standby, I probably will go for the $3.99 option rather than the £20 option. Let's say £15, because I know that at one point they did have a load of these that were going cheap at Aldi or Lidl. But yeah, really impressed, really happy with that. Let's do a bit more de-bobbling. This is looking, I know I've got a whole day's worth ahead of me. A whole day. It shouldn't take that long to make this look decent, but it does need a lot going for that. I've got some more jumpers over here. Siobhan, you're in the way now. So I've got this one here. Mint velvet. There seems to be, I reckon this one's mint velvet as well. Seems to be a thing with mint velvet. Yeah, like mint velvet. Mint velvet have this special design feature where they always get bobbly. Can you see it? Let's see. And another thing, they get bobbly, and it's a struggle to get it off. And then, for the sake of fairness, so yeah, my little workhorse. I've been really flogging this for 4 to 5 years, and I think you can tell by the way it sounds. It's probably not quite up to what it was, but I'm really happy with this as a replacement. So yeah, I am recommending this. I'm probably going to be de-bobbling the rest of these jumpers, as I've got 3 jumpers sat here in front of me. Like I say, 2 mint velvet ones that I need doing. They've got a bit of cashmere in it, so it is worth the hassle. Yeah, really pleased with that. So just another side in terms of these de-bobblers, they do actually work on cotton as well. Hey bro! Yeah? You want me to de-bobble your t-shirt? Yeah. So this is Simon. This is Simon here, and he loves wearing this t-shirt. That's the state of it. So, you're going to take your t-shirt off. I'm going to take my Am I? You're going to take your t-shirt off, and we're going to try and sort this out. So, let's see if we can bring this up looking nice. So there we are. I promised you. It does make even simple cotton look a lot better than that. slightly more patience with that, and obviously I've got to be really careful around this, otherwise I'll never hear the end of it.
Have you finished yet? Come on, I want my t-shirt back. Oh,
yeah, okay, we're going to get on with it. Yeah, so as you can see, absolute recommendation this is. Rush out and buy one if you're in Home Bargains. They may well even have them in B&M. They've definitely got them online because I checked the price and I know it was $3.99. God, even if it had been $5.99, it's a bargain. Anyway, yeah, if you happen to be in Home Bargains and you look on the lookout for one of these, I would definitely recommend grabbing one of these instead of the expensive version. Might not last as long, but it's such a carbon copy of the Philips version. So yeah, I'm going to carry on de-bobbling this t-shirt, and I thank you for watching.
yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry that you haven't seen much of me, but, you know, it's a thumbs up from me. And a thumbs up from me bro. Yeah, I want my clothes back. Okay, we're getting on with it. Okay, thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Woohoo! Check me out. Check me out. Nice new top. I mean, I'd like new clothes, but, you know, this is good. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon.